Hello guys, this is KTV Vlogs or TVZ Production here, as I'm back on my vlog channel here. And of course you see by the title, and of course I use half of this thumbnail here. This. And we're going to be, as in this discussion as today, I actually had to have problems uploading this video actually. I think I had to record almost a whole 1 hour video, but I don't want to be on it long, so that's why I'm trying not to do. And of course, as see by the title, as we talk about Mortal Kombat 1, let's talk about what's going on with Mortal Kombat 1. And of course, as today is Monday, and you guys are recording, as I'm recording right now, it is Monday, as you can see it as by the title, because today I did upload this video. And I actually been having problems when I was recording this video here, and think my throat. I think I was sick that day. I think sick when I was recording the video. I don't. It's not uploaded or nothing, but I had problems making this one. But this video, I guess, is a sequel to the first Mortal Kombat 1 discussion video. I did that video back in June, and so I just want to get started doing this video. I don't want to be on it long. And basically, guys, we're going to be talking about this YouTuber that you see on the screen, and talk about the Mortal Kombat community, and talk about the Mortal Kombat 1 game as of right now. Anyway, let's dive in. My history of Mortal Kombat was I had watched the first Mortal Kombat movie as I was two years old or 3 years old. I think I was 2, and it was I watched the first Mortal Kombat movie, and I watched Mortal Kombat Conquest, and I didn't start playing Mortal Kombat until 2000. So in 2000 I was 3, and the first ever Mortal Kombat game I played was Mortal Kombat Trilogy. It was on the N64. So that was basically my first experience with Mortal Kombat series. Through that, and of course, I was born in 1997, and so I guess I was born around MK4, Mythology Sub-Zero, and of course the Mortal Kombat Annihilation movie. So it is kind of crazy as you kind of see, like, I guess I grew up during the good times of Mortal Kombat. I guess it makes sense. So as you get, Mortal Kombat Trilogy is my favorite game of Mortal Kombat. Still is till this day. I prefer it over the MK3 game and Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 because those games were half finished and lackluster, and really it was not complete. So that's why I prefer Trilogy over that. There was no Scorpion in MK3, so it makes sense, right? And you said it's the best game, mate. It's not. But yeah. So I prefer Trilogy over MK3. So as you get to the later Mortal Kombat games, of course, uh, like I did play Mythology Sub-Zero and MK4, and so as you get to like 2002, I played Deadly Alliance and Deception and Armageddon. I did play Shaolin Monks, but not that much. And of course, as you know, Shaolin Monks was kind of like God of War at the time, so I didn't really care for it that much. So that's why I prefer God of War over that game. But you kind of see it makes sense of that, like the games that I grew up playing, like the PlayStation 2 era games were the good times that I love playing, playing more Kombat games. And I enjoy them. They were great, and I didn't hate none of the characters during that era of the games and stuff. Like it was kind of like, yeah, it's pretty cool. And so like you get to like the PlayStation 3 era, like Mortal Kombat uh, versus DC. I actually enjoyed that. And it was surprising I did not know John Tobias wrote the story of MK versus DC and actually did the designs and of the characters and stuff of the game. So it was pretty cool. I didn't know that. So I hidden things that we don't know. And of course, you get to the last good Mortal Kombat game. That's, in my eyes, it still is till this day. I will say MK9 was the last good Mortal Kombat game. I always say that, and it still is to this day. I chose that game to be the last good game because it felt like a Mortal Kombat game. Because it was the last good thing that we remember. And of course, it did have all the original guys on the game. Of course, John Tobias did return. You had Dan Ford and you had John Vogel, Steve Barron. All of them were there. This was the last good Mortal Kombat game right here. And of course, yeah, the story was, the ending was kind of stupid. Yeah, but at least it felt like a Mortal Kombat game. So that's what I will say. Of course, as you know, Injustice was the game I played as well. I played the first one. I actually enjoyed the first one over the second one. So I actually like that game. The only reason why I got Injustice was I wanted to play as Scorpion. So that was the only reason why I got it. And Martian Manhunter. But I did play Batman though. So yeah, that's basically it for the PlayStation 3 era. And of course, like I said, with that, and of course when we get to the PlayStation 4, I didn't get a PlayStation 4 at the time during 2013 and 14. I got the PlayStation 4 this year in March of this year. I decided to get one now. Because I didn't really care for the PlayStation 4 at the time. But I actually wanted to start using my PlayStation 4 and want to probably upload videos one day and do all that stuff. So it'd be kind of pretty cool. And of course, even so, if the PS5, I know the PS5 do screaming videos and all that stuff and record videos. So I really want to start doing stuff like that and learning how to play the games and do all that stuff. So that's why I wanted to do stuff like that, record video, recording of the of the of that, and do all that stuff. So that's I trying to learn how to do that stuff and do all of that. Of course, I'm not trying to be we're on PC and pack everything right. I don't do that shit. So as MKX, I only played MKX once. That was in 2016, and I kind of got bored after playing that game. It wasn't really fun no more, and I kind of, I didn't care for it. My brother went, "You play more Kombat X." Like I don't really care for more Kombat X, even though I do have it right now. I do, but I don't really play it. I mean, like, yeah, it's more combat, but I don't play it. So that's how it was. I didn't really care for the game. Um, as after that, of course we got. Of course, I didn't care for Injustice 2. Basically, I kind of thought it's just a. They just swapped Injustice out, put more combat in, and then swap Injustice back out. Then the next game will be more combat. That'd be MK11, and then MK11 was kind of disappointing. It was. It was trying to be like a movie at the time of that year. In game, adventure in game, and it was just so bad in every way. But only reason why I played MK11, when I got it, I wanted to play as Fusion and Spawn. I always gonna pick Scorpion regardless, and I realized how OP Scorpion always would be OP. So that's the only reason why I got MK11 was I want to play as Spawn and Fujin because I actually really want to play as those characters. They're actually fun to play with. But reason why Melina there is because everybody was asking for her. That's all. That's why she's there. But what ruined MK11 was just adding all those guest characters. I mean, add like uh, RoboCop and Terminator could have been Cyrax and Sector. Come on. Uh, Joker. I don't know why he was. I guess what that Joker movie came out. Yeah, that Joker movie. That's the only reason why he was there. Rambo. I don't know why. Would why? But like I said, the game kind of felt boring and disappointing, and that's how it is. All right, so guys, that's my history of Mortal Kombat. How I got into Mortal Kombat, basically up to today. Because like I said, I played MK11 like 3 weeks ago, but I don't play it that much because I kind of got bored. Then the tower thing is just a waste of time. Get it? Waste of time. Try to get a costume, and the costume you actually won't don't be there, and it's stupid as hell. Because I'm still trying to get Williams MK3 costume. Because there's no point in getting none of the other costumes because they're just a different color. And waste of time. Alright, so let's talk about the Mortal Kombat community as I'll start with that here. So as Mortal Kombat community, I am not really into the Mortal Kombat community as you guys can tell. I really am not. I'm more into the Dragon Ball community, but as you kind of see, there's a lot of people in those communities that destroy everything and basically are fake fans of the whole series, and they really are. There are some out there, trust me. So as there's three people that I actually always enjoy and actually kind of inspired me to play Mortal Kombat all the time, and they always do. The first one here it will be Sasuke Uzumaki. I how I was watching his videos was during 2012. Of course, the Mortal Kombat, Deadly Alliance, Deception, Armageddon, all those games. And kind of learn how to do the characters' combos and learn how to do their special moves and do all that stuff. Do combos, do everything. Learning. It's kind of, give you get to learn to master your skills and play as that character and do all that stuff. So it's pretty cool. So I kind of like about that because it's kind of nice to do stuff like that, and you know, and I enjoy his videos. I always do. I know that he playing like playing the a different version of Mortal Kombat Deception. But I was trying to do PC, but I decided not to. I don't want to do it because, well, I don't want to do it on my laptop. So it makes sense. My laptop's a Chromebook, but I know you can do it on the Chromebook. But other than that, I don't think you can. But I really don't want to mess that try to hack something I want to play and do all that. I prefer just play the game on the console, and that's what I'll do. I don't want to do all that mess. Just no. But I always enjoy his videos and everything, and kind of give me inspiration. That's what I like about that. So I say Smaki. The second person here I do get I like a lot. It would be Losty Girl. The Losty Girl. I enjoy a lot of her videos, of course, of learning how to play as Melina in MK9. Of course, I actually played against her back back in the day on PlayStation 3 on the original PlayStation 3. Play against her during the MK9 days and learn how to do Melina's combos, do all that stuff, and it makes sense. I try to learn how to play as the characters and do all that stuff. So I try to learn how to do stuff like that, and that's what I was trying to do and do all that. So it's pretty cool to get you. Like I said, you learn something and try to master it and do all that. And then yeah, like I said, that's how you know the game and not not tell someone that this game is not balanced and all that shit and framed out of this and framed out of that and all that bullshit and all that crap. Like, why are you talking like that? Like, just play the game and enjoy it. Not, look how he punch. Oh, look how he kicks. Oh, look how he sweep people. Oh, look how he uppercut stuff. This is ridiculous. He needs to be nerfed. I mean, it's just so dumb. Like, why would y'all do all that? It's ridiculous. What still got me is when they got mad 'cause how Sheila's stomp move is just like her in MK3. She always do that stomp move. No, like y'all got mad because that's her signature move. She stomps. She stomps on you. So stupid. Ban him. He keep doing that move to me. This bullshit. But like I said, Losty Girl learned a lot from, and I'm kind of glad that I did because that's how you supposed to do. All right, the last person here, third person here, it would be history behind the warrior. I kind of get a lot of information about Mortal Kombat. Kind of learn the story of the areas in Mortal Kombat, like the realms and all that stuff. Just the character's history and all that stuff. It's pretty cool to learn something from. Try to figure out the stories of Mortal Kombat and do all of that. It's pretty nice. That's what I like about that. So yeah, so that's history behind the warrior. So those three guys, Sasuke Samaki, lost the Losty Girl, history behind the warrior, are my favorite three Mortal Kombat YouTubers uh, of Mortal Kombat, and get a lot of inspiration from. And That's what I do. Okay, let's get to the bad side of the Mortal Kombat community. I kind of call that the bad side. I'm just gonna list all those guys' names that I kind of like. They're fake Mortal Kombat YouTubers. Really, they are. They completely like they know stuff about the game. They don't want us to know, but you playing this game right now as I speak, and you upload things that talk about what characters are in the game and all that shit, and basically lie to your so-called subscribers. In some cases, they do, and tell a different tale. Clickbait you with the title and tell a different story, right? So, Uncaged Games, Caboose, Breast Poet, True Dog Gaming, Dynasty, Super, and Kenny Bond. So those are all the guys. They basically I say the bad Mortal Kombat YouTubers, and they lie about everything. And sometimes stuff that they tell you, they don't tell you the truth. Then when you figure it out yourself, and they lie. So they're basically like I said, bad YouTubers. Horrible, horrible in the Mortal Kombat community. They're not good YouTubers. So that's why, like I said, because like Uncaged Games was and Breast Poet, Dynasty, True Dog Gaming. Those guys were during the MKX days and all that stuff because they leak stuff, they lie, tell you a different tale every time. Because, like I said, Breast Poet was on Twitter. I I told him, I think this was like back in 2016. Like I said, uh, they shouldn't add a lot of guest characters in the game. We should have more combat characters. And he, oh, I like to get a guest character. That's cool. You can play as Jason, Predator, Alien. It's amazing. Like it's not. Like I said, Kratos was great for the game. Brady was not. I kind of like it makes no sense to add him because I don't know why they did that. But I have to say, yeah, Freddy Krueger is great to play as in K9. I'm not lying about that. It's true. He is a good player to play with. But I but at least it was one, not four, not five or six guest characters, because that would ruin the game. So MK9 gets a pass, but X, no. You add like six movie characters, horror characters. No, it's not right. Meanwhile, Breast Poet, that's a great idea. Uh, True Dog Gaming. Um, there is another. There's another character that's going to be revealed in the next Mortal Kombat game. Uh, oh, it's Reiko. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What's up, guys? It's Uncaged Gates. I'm not gonna do that though. Okay. Okay. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Okay. Okay. Let me continue. Let me continue. I'm sorry. But that's basically what I'm talking about. Like they fake react, they fake everything they do, and basically, basically, it's the worst thing. Worst work of the YouTubers. They basically are the worst. I mean, completely. They're so horrible. I mean, like if you then you can tell how they hate the fact that they try to hide it. Like Megan Fox is Natara, and they hate on that. They actually are. They actually other people doing that too. Like they actually hate the fact that Megan Fox is Natara, and it's true. Like they're trying to hide it in their videos, and you can see it. Like they not hyping up like doing all that shit. You can tell because they're not reacting to it. They faking react to it. Like yeah, the one Natara is Megan Fox. Like you can tell Dynasty is hiding that. Natara's Megan Fox. What? Yeah, why she do it like that? Why is she not in her original costume? And you kind of see how sad that is. Like, you expect the character to come back in their classic costume? I know, like, yeah, I see Darius in his actual look from Deception, but it's sad that he ain't no fight. He ain't a playable a character. Yeah, yeah, I was about to cuss, but I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, that makes me mad because it's kind of sad that Darius is not playable. So I don't get it. It's still kind of strange. You got Havoc, no Darius, playable. All right, let's continue this. I know I well that had me. That's why I bust out laughing a while ago. But yeah, that's true. Like I said, you can see they hide fake react to everything behind their videos. You can see because they're trying to act like they're excited and pretending like they're not excited about it, but you can realize they hating on it at the same time. I guess that's where the shield the word comes in to play. But in reality, these guys were never around during those good old days of Mortal Kombat. You guys, like I said, I was around the good era of Mortal Kombat. So I was only three. So these guys were not even shit. Probably not even born at the time when I was playing Mortal Kombat Trilogy. But yeah, I know that guy right there. I would play the OD Mortal Kombat 1 back. Yeah, that. But really, you don't really. I'm trying to hold it in. Okay, so yeah, so you kind of see that behind when the Tara got revealed, they were trying to hide the hatred to it because she's Megan Fox. Why? Like that. It's like completely. You can tell they hiding it. All right, so yeah, that's basically it for those five YouTubers there. They're kind of the bad ones and horrible ones. They're just ridiculous. Okay, so as we get to the next section of this, we talk about this YouTuber here. As you see on the screen here, we'll be talking about this channel here, Fate Fight All Thy Enemies. Kind of a stupid name if you ask me. It's basically, I would say, the worst Mortal Kombat YouTuber ever. I mean, basically, the top one against those five people. I guess Super. I guess I would add Super in that category as well. Super. But yes. But he is the worst YouTuber. Completely. Way worse than those five guys. I mean, how I discovered this guy's channel was it was recommended to me after the Mortal Kombat 1 trailer that came out back in May. The first trailer, first CGI trailer of Mortal Kombat 1. And I was like, who is this guy? Who is this guy uploading videos about Mortal Kombat? And then at first he was hating on this Mortal Kombat game. He was. And praising it at the same time. And then I realized as later as the trailers came out, he started hating on characters that were in it. Like I said, you guys, like Tanya, then basically just had a whole trend calling people shields, calling people stands, saying that the women should be looking like Talisa Solo from Mortal Kombat movie, and want the want them to he want the gameplay to be like MK3. Wanted them to he thinking they're still in the MK3 days and all that shit. I mean, like completely like, and basically it's the worst. I mean, completely like the worst YouTuber ever. So, so as you see in his videos here, and of course you saw that my thumbnail, this guy basically makes a whole bunch of trying to scroll here. Okay, this guy makes a whole bunch of clickbait videos, basically hating on the game, praising it, calling people shields and stands, and repeats over again. As you kind of see here, like he acting like he's loving this game and praising this game and all this shit. You can see in the video, you see it right there. Then you can see he's hating on the game as well. So it's kind of sad if you ask me. Alright, so the videos that I will talk about that kind of got me kind of why I made this video, really. The one reason why I made this video. There was a video this guy talking about him as well, named Zach, not Kyle. He basically talked about how he basically praised the fact that the women should be defaked and saying they should look like another character or so and want them to look like that. And basically got going around calling people stands, shields, and basically, and then calling it woke and garbage and trash. NRS should give away more Kombat's license and want John Tobias to write the story again. I mean, completely like it's just random ass shit. I mean, get mad over something stupid. But the picture that kind of fits what I'm looking at as of my thumbnail is this one here. When he actually got basically was praising the fact that we gonna play it on PC, mate. We gonna play it on PC, mate. Then got mad when he said there's no crossplay. So the crossplay thing, what to me, crossplay is for another console. Like two other consoles that's supposed to have it. So, as in this first video, first more Kombat discussion video, my first one, I said in that video that the game should have been on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. Because I think it was that and Tekken 8 that both could have been on those two consoles, just like Street Fighter 6, the God of War Ragnarok, uh, the, uh, the last Call of Duty game came out on PS4, PS5, Xbox One. MK1 could have been on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. And people are saying it's next gen graphics. But in reality, it's not because it looks just like MK11. It's nothing different between it. So it's still the same. So both of these consoles could have been on both of those consoles could have this game. And it's kind of strange. Back in June, if I remember, when I was playing MK11, when I turn on the game and go to the when it goes to the menu and all that, why would they show MK1 up for pre-order on the PlayStation 4 and you can buy it, but when you buy it, it'll be for the PlayStation 5 though? Why would they have its pre-order on the PlayStation 4 if it's not going to be on the PlayStation 4? Can you guys give me an explanation of that? In reality, the game could have been on both consoles, so it's just wrong. And really, the reason why it's no crossplay is because these guys, I'm about to say, I ain't gonna say it, will hack the game and mess it up. That's why it's no crossplay. Bullshit, mate. Them shields, mate. Them studs, mate. We can't play this game, mate. Ridiculous, mate. These shields, these studs. It's ridiculous, mate. I'm a real Mortal Kombat fan, mate. Oh, shit. Okay. So, yeah, so that's the whole problem why he's mad. He got mad after that. Then that was right before Natara was revealed. And basically, you see, like I said up here, all the fake reacting videos of Natara and the John Claude Van Damme skin. As today, as I'm recording this video, like I said earlier, today is Monday. So you guys will see this video Monday. So as you're watching, you're probably already watching this right now as I'm talking. I'm not live streaming or nothing. I mean, you're probably already watching this while I already uploaded. But you kind of see after that, like Nataro, he was praising this game and all that shit. John Claude Van Damme. Then you get to this video. He's basically getting mad, calling people shields, stands. Yeah, a whole live stream basically calling people shields and stands and all that. Like a 4 hour video, 4 hour live stream. I think it was an 8 hour live stream as well. But there was a live stream before that. I think he deleted it. And he is basically on here calling those guys, those like he said, calling them shields and stands, He telling them to commit suicide and basically telling them not to play Mortal Kombat 1. And basically saying if you're, I think he's talking about religion or something, all that, like, but you can't put religion into the conversation about Mortal Kombat and calling and telling people to go kill themselves. And I'm like, what the fuck is I'm watching here? This guy telling somebody to kill himself, and you calling them shields and stands, and saying you're an MK fan, and you are a stan, a fake stan, and a fake fan, and your name is not Dan. No, I'm trying not trying to rhyme, but that kind of rhymes, you know. It did. I made a little rap, and I'm like, what the hell am I watching here? And I see why he deleted it because he's basically telling people to kill themselves. And trust me, don't go to his Discord. Please don't. I'm telling you, don't. Do not. Thank God I didn't accept no invite. But you see, this this guy is horrible, so horrible. So let's go down to some of these videos that I did watch some of these videos, and trust me, they're all horrible. So you see, he praising that you're gonna play on PC. Technically, I prefer a console over PC. And you kind of see, you see this video here. He talking about how invasion mode is not good, and saying it will suck, and saying clickbaiting, telling you that he's hyped for his game and all that shit, and he really isn't. He fake react to everything, and basically talking about he could defake the characters' looks in the game, and saying they should look like Talisa Soto. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you? And praising the fact that MK9, but in reality, he just doing that for clicks and views. And technically, he actually hates MK9. I'm not lying. And here's the video. Like I said, yes, actions have consequences. Then he calling people shields, stands, and people who defend ugly women. That bullshit right there. And like, it's ridiculous. He is sitting there hating on people completely. Alright, so like I said, like the AI shit fix. Say he trying to saying like Katana and Melina are ugly, and basically they should have their faces fixed and all that shit. Basically hating the fact. Then basically talk about Dynasty, saying it's Johnny Cage is racist. Basically all that shit, and saying it's trying to say it's rating a elder god in the game. I think he is, but if Raiden is the Elder God in the other game, then in the game, I wouldn't really mind, but it's not that surprising if he is, because he was. Remember the old games? Basically, talking about Liu Kang is a piece of shit, saying he's a horrible character, and then he praised the fact how Sindel looks and Shao Kahn, and basically saying they look so great and all that shit, but he fake react to all that shit. Saying got mad because Chronicle returned. But I'm not that. I'm like, it's not surprising at all. Saying the story's full of shit and it's bad, basically hating on it. Thinking John Tobias is in the game, and he's not. Then make a fake review of Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Basically, he hates Mortal Kombat Trilogy and praises MK3. And I prefer Trilogy over MK3. Basically, he made a whole bunch of videos calling people stands and all that shit. And then let's talk about Tanya, calling Tanya is ugly. She look like a dude and all that crap. And what kind of made me like really see the truth behind his ass is the fact that he really hates Losty Girl. He actually does. But you kind of can see it in his face. Look at his face. He hates Losty Girl, but you pretend like you like her, but you don't. Caboose, I can see you hating Caboose. Well, y'all both are the same thing. Can you see the resemblance? Y'all fake Mortal Kombat fans. Check. You don't like NetherRealm Studios. Check. And your shields. Check. I got all them. I got it all right. There you go. So Caboose and him are the same person. All right. See, kind of see right here. Like he praising Reptile, praising Havoc, praising Ashra, but in reality, like I said, he don't even like Deception. That's how you can tell. And and down here, you kind of see the Tanya shit. Like I said, the whole bullshit, calling her ugly, and it's just ridiculous. Then you got him getting mad about PC and reality. I prefer playing on a console, not a computer. Okay, I'm waiting for it to load. All right, I think I'm getting close to the videos that I really want to show. I think it's when he is calling all the women ugly, like Katana and Melina, and who was it? Of course, he talks about Chameleon, saying why she look like that, why she look like that, mate. But I don't get it, mate. And then I know I didn't finish that video about Tekken. Tekken 8 will not dominate shit. So trust me, it's not gonna dominate nothing. So here is the video about Tanya. Of course, he hate how Ermac looks. Then praise the fact Motaru and Reiko are in the game, but then hates Tanya, and then call her ugly and all that shit. And just ridiculous. Then here's the videos of him hating on the Mortal Kombat channels. And of course, as you see in the other video right there, of course, the ones I don't like, of course, and Cage Games, Caboose, Dynasty, True Dog Game, Brush Bullet, and Super. Maximilian, he's like them, he just fits in, try to fit in. Because he was trying to fit in during the era of Killer Instinct when it came back in 2013. And he's trying to fit in with those games. That's all. But like Losty Girl, like I said, I I played against her during MK9 days, so I remember that. But those guys, the rest of them are nothing but fake fans and their shields. But this guy, he just hates on people, and that's all he does. And gets mad because the characters are not in the game and all that shit. Well, not the characters. Hates on the game because the game and praise it at the same time. I don't get it. I like more Kombat 1 and 2, Mike. I lost 8 times with Scorpion, Mike. Like I said, I don't play more Kombat 1 and 2 or 3 because I just don't like them at all. I don't like those three games at all. Makes sense why I like Trilogy over those games. Alright, so as the final discussion of this channel here, Fate Fight All Thy Enemies is a horrible YouTuber, and you kind of see all those videos down there I showed you. It's ridiculous. Like, he is the complete opposite of a real Mortal Kombat fan. He really is not a fan. He really isn't. He's a fake fan. He, you can tell, you can see it. Like, if you hate on somebody telling you the truth about something, and then you don't like it, then you bash on it. And it's funny because the games that he hates on are the games that I actually like. But you, I can yes, I can see MK11 being a bad game because I can see it. X was the same way. It felt boring. MK9 was the last good game. I enjoy MK versus DC. I like Armageddon. I love Deception. I like Deadly Alliance. It was a good game. I never played Special Forces and or Shaolin Monks. A little bit of Shaolin Monks. MK4, it was okay. I didn't hate it. Mythology Sub Zero, I liked it. You know, Mortal Kombat Trilogy, my favorite game. MK3, it was unfinished. It was not complete. MK2, I didn't like the computer or the AI. MK1 is where it all started. So, but like I said, that's what he does. He thinking he fooling you guys, thinking he's a fan, but he really is not a fan. And all that crap he say, calling people shields, stands, and you think this guy is a Mortal Kombat fan? No, he's not. I mean, if you can sit here and see this crap, you can see it with your own two eyes, and you can tell how fake everything he does because he really is a fake fan because he's not a real fan. I mean, put the word fate in a putting having yourself called fate is not a good thing because you don't have fate at all. Because your fate always runs out. So it's kind of sad if you ask me, because it really is. Because I mean, like, won't the characters still be in a Mortal Kombat 3 costumes? Want them to look like that from Mortal Kombat 3? Crying that they don't have that look. I want Katana Melina be in her Mortal Kombat 3 costume, mate. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, mate. I'm a real Mortal Kombat fan, mate. It's ridiculous, mate. I lost 8 times to Scorpion, mate. But like I said, it's stupid. It the shit he be saying. I mean, like completely like it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. You you sell and you stunts are coming on my channel and saying I'm not a real Mortal Kombat fan, Mike. It, it's ridiculous, Mike. Kitana Melina look ugly, Mike. I mean, completely like it's just so sad. It's so sad. But like I said, it's sad to see you see a person that does this shit, and you can tell, you can see it. All right, well that's it for his ass, his channel. Like I said, a worst YouTuber ever. See by the title, worst YouTuber ever. Fake fight all fight enemies. It's nothing but a fake Mortal Kombat fan that wants you to believe he is a real fan. He's not a real fan. A real fan would not sit there and complain about how the characters look, how the characters play, and all that stuff. Like, when I play MKX, when I play as Scorpion and Raiden and Melina, I didn't hate how they play, but I was not like, oh my god, they're so trash. They're so trash. And all that shit. And I didn't do that crap. Besides, like I said, he gets mad because they do combos and all that stuff. That's not more combat. They do combos, mate. We can't have no combos, mate. You gotta realize that the game that you're fucking playing, MK3, has combos. Where did they learn that from? Hmm? Killer Instinct. Why do you think when you play Trilogy, there is brutality? Now, brutality is from what? A combo. A big combo you're doing on a character. Interesting. Where did that come from? They doing a whole giant combo. Hmm, Killer Instinct. Look it up, jackass. So you kind of tell that this guy is not a real fan. He fakes tell you everything, clickbait everything, and wants you to believe every word he say. Then he calling himself a shield at the same time. 'Cause that's what he is. He's obsessed. He's obsessed with Mortal Kombat. That makes him think he's a real fan, and he really is not. So as of right now, I'm not obsessed to get Mortal Kombat 1. I'm not. I'm like, okay, Mortal Kombat 1. Wow. I was the same way with 11. Okay. Meanwhile, my brother over here, oh my god, I can't play. I can't wait to play as Jax, man. Bro, I can't wait to play as Jax. I mean, what's so exciting about this game? I mean, I wasn't even excited at all. X, I was because I thought it was going to be on the PlayStation 3 when it was announced. The whole Scorpion and Sub Zero and the Force and all that. I thought this game was going to be on the PlayStation 3 because it felt like it would have been. And I realized it's not. I'm like, wow, so disappointed. But, that's how it was. So, guys, it's the final part of this video. As we want to talk about now is the stuff that more Kombat right now. Of course, I'm at the 1 hour. I finally hit 1 hour. Basically, talk about all of that. About that fake channel right here. So let's get back to the photo of Liu Kang. All right. So, as of more Kombat, as of course, as recently, a lot of people kind of got mad because as of at the I think at the end of the week after they showed Natara, a lot of people uploading clips and scenes from the game and uploading fatalities uh, for the characters and all that stuff, and basically uploading clips of the story mode. And of course, a lot of people are getting mad over this shit, and it's kind of ridiculous because I realized that when I look at that, I'm like, what the hell are y'all getting mad about? They did this with MKX. Before the game came out of MKX, I actually watched the whole fucking story mode. And what shocked the fuck out of me is that why the fuck y'all have Cassie Cage beating up Shinnok? I would prefer it would have been uh been fucking Liu Kang or something, but I kept forgetting as I was watching. Oh yeah, they're evil. I forgot. Like, cause me back then, like, oh, why the hell Liu Kang? Oh yeah, MK9. Damn. I was like, oh shit. I mean, like, like me back in those days, like I was like, what the hell? Why you got this? I don't like like I said, it was a whole Johnny Cage family story. Technically, that's all it was to me. Yeah, Scorpion got his revenge on Quan Chi. Yeah, yeah, he got it. That's the only correct thing from MK4. Then Sub Zero becomes the Grand Master. Yeah, that's correct. He became the Grand Master, and he was the Deadly Alliance. He's Grandmaster and all that stuff. I saw Lee May, but she wasn't playable and all of that. You know, Serena was in MKX and she could have been playable. Frost was there too, and what's weird, Rain was in the game, but he could have been playable. Yes, he was supposed to have been in MKX. Same with Baraka too. But that's how it was. Like they always gonna leak something on the internet, and I think they did the same thing with MK11. Because before, I think it was right after the regular release of Mortal Kombat 11 when they did Aftermath. People before the aftermath part got released, when we get the game, people were already uploading the fucking story mode on YouTube. And I know, yeah, Warner Bros. Striking them and all that shit, But in reality, it's the same way because if I was playing the game right now, they'll strike me too. Makes sense. You can't upload. Oh, you can't upload the video of the game. We're gonna strike you. But it's okay for those shields, those fake MK fans that's playing the game, already playing invasion mode and all that stuff. That's okay, guys. That's okay, isn't it? No, it's not. And I'm not talking, oh, the beta. No. This way before the fucking beta. Because it's kind of wrong. So how they are still playing this game, but you get mad because somebody's playing story mode. And it's weird because those guys that I named already have the fucking game. And they're sitting around saying they don't know what's going on in the game and all that shit. Come on, guys. Come on. Oh, well, except this guy. He don't have the game. So, yeah. Bait don't have the game yet. He probably have it on the 14th. Because today's Monday. So, like I said, I'm recording. Today's Monday. So, yeah, so I don't see the problem of them uploading scenes from the story mode and stuff, but as I realized, uh, there's only one thing that the story mode got correct that I will tell you guys right now. It's not a reboot, okay? It's not a reboot. It's a sequel to Mortal Kombat 11. That's the only thing that I see in this game that is correct. It's not a reboot, it's a sequel. So all you it's a reboot, it's a reboot. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's a sequel. A sequel. A sequel. Everything else, I like what the hell? Like I was confused. So, like I said, if I ever watch that story mode ever again, when the actual game does come out, okay, it wouldn't surprise me. It just it's just confusing. If they add another story thing to this shit, it ain't gonna be right. It's gonna be bad. But it is what it is. So, like I said, I don't see how y'all get mad because they upload scenes of the story and all that stuff. So, ridiculous. So, anyway, like I said, like, will I ever get more Kombat 1? Maybe. But as of right now, I'm not worrying about it at all. Really, I'm not really caring for it right now. I'm not really excited for it. And besides, like I said, I ain't gonna buy a PlayStation 5 right now, so. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this video. I did pretty good. Talk about that guy right there and talk about that stuff and yeah. So I'm pretty good. I did pretty well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. In my next video I will be talking about the Mortal Kombat 1 series. Talk about the whole Mortal Kombat story. Because for the 30th anniversary. And my next video, it probably will be the Dragon Ball Super video. That'll be coming out soon. And I have to make an update soon on my main channel, Toys Ball Z or TBZ production, that you guys see right here. I have to make trying to click on it. My main channel right here. So I have to make an update soon on that channel. So yeah, so that'll be coming up soon. For that, it'll be the Mortal Kombat series 30th anniversary, and talk about Dragon Ball Super, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So this is a sequel to that first video, first Mortal Kombat video I did back in June. So hope you guys enjoy, and had a little fun with this one. Of course, talk a lot about him and stuff like ridiculous YouTuber. I mean, completely. I hope he don't get come after me because like if he does, like I don't give a shit. But like I said, I told the truth. You're a fake Mortal Kombat fan, and I don't give a fuck if you're Australian. You are not a real Mortal Kombat fan. And first of all, not racist, no way, because he is. He really is. Because why would you call Tanya ugly if you're not racist? Come on. He didn't call Melina and Katana ugly. Come on. Can you see? And you say you're a Mortal Kombat fan. Yeah, I am a Mortal Kombat fan, mate. I am. I am an OG Mortal Kombat fan, mate. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like, comment, subscribe, share. I think I already said that, but I'll say it again. See you guys next time. And peace. It's ridiculous, Mike.